Lay gang, how y'all doing today? Early this morning, it's raining right now, but I just wanted to come on here because I was driving to work and I heard this song in my head. First, I rebuked it because I was like, I am not no sad and no lonely. But then I was just like, it kept popping up, popping up, popping up. And usually, sometimes I sing um, songs that I used to, and I remake them and make them about Jesus. So if it's a love song, I just switch to the Holy Spirit of God. Jesus, I know y'all be having confusion. They one, but operate at three different levels. But I was just I sing it to God, and it was just that Keisha Cole that I remember when my heart. I remember when my heart broke. I remember when I screamed I hated you. I was dead. I mean, they were. I messed it up. I ain't hear her song in a long time. But that where were you when I said I loved you? Waking up, couldn't sleep for night, hanging up. And then so I remember when my heart was broke. I remember when I screamed I hated you. I was just sad and lonely. So that person or people who this is for, God is saying like you can't really put your trust in man. You gotta put your trust in him first because flesh can sin. Flesh can walk away. He said man change, but God would never change. He always he's the beginning, he's the end. He would never switch up on you. So when you take all detach and learn how to detach from everything in the world and you attach to God, and like I was saying yesterday, he poured that love into you and now you can pour that love into other people. But if they leave with that love that you gave them, you still got that love right there. You still got a full cup, so you won't really be hurt. You may be hurt because you got feelings, you got emotions, but it won't hurt as much as like bringing you to a point where you can't trust other people or want to find more love or you'll probably be more discerning here with God more. You probably will go deeper in Him, maybe. But whatever will leave your mama, your dad, your friends or whatever, if they do something to you, it won't affect you as much. Well, you have to keep on trying to do whatever they want. You want to try to seek their love. You want to try to say, oh, that person mad or they'll leave me, or I don't want nobody else to leave me. I lost this person. I lost that person. If that's the case, then you don't have God too close. You need to detach from everything. Put, like I said, let God fill you up with His love. So if those people do those things, you will run to God instead. You'll have an attachment to God instead. You will want His love because you know that His love is real. That love ain't the same. You can't give me the same love that God can give me. That's the whole thing. You think that that love that you giving me is way more than God. If you leave me, yes, I'm gonna try to cooperate. I'm gonna try to make it better. I'm gonna try to love you as my friend. I'm gonna try to love you as my partner. I'm gonna try to love you as this person. But I'm not gonna sacrifice myself for no love. I'm gonna sacrifice for God's love. I'm gonna sacrifice for that love because that love is guaranteed. Human love is not guaranteed. Even if you get married, both of y'all need to have God first. Because if one person end up trying to fall, because we've seen that in the Bible where two people was together, one person may decide to do something else. Because they always trying to say that you it has to be godly, it has to be this. No, it's the individual will to do whatever they want. So if they end up trying to do something to you or backdoor you, backstab you, whatever, you always still have God's love. They can go. That cup that you gave them, that they taken, you already have a full cup. That's what you was giving them. I was just giving you some of my cup, some of my love that God was pouring into me. That's all I was doing. I wasn't getting that love from myself. Getting one cup from God, pouring into somebody else, and just that's it. If you especially don't leave God, because that show right there, if you just getting a cup from Him, that love that's to give pour to somebody else, no, you gotta keep getting that cup, keep loving Him, letting Him love you every day, have a relationship with Him. So whatever, if whoever want to leave, materialistic or whatever, they you won't be that infected because you have the love of God, and that's being in His presence daily, seeking Him. Lord, how you doing this morning? I want to seek your face. You praying in tongues, that's edifying your spirit. God edifying your spirit. He praying for you. He praying for events that he knows going to happen. He's praying about that heartbreak or whatever. So the real person, especially the devil, knows that you don't have that cup, that you don't have that love, that connection with God. He's gonna try to bring people in just to try to pour his cup of hate, his cup of loneliness, his cup of sorrow. God adds great things, and He adds no sorrows to it when He bless you. It's no sorrows to what God bless you with. So if you're looking at, oh, I don't want to leave this person. I got an attachment, a love for them. I knew them since I was a baby. I knew them since I was a child. They took care of me. People can switch up. The devil knew God and he switched up on him, and God gives infinite love. So how can you even switch up on God? So just think about that, how people can switch up quick. So you need that love from God. So you won't have to search for love. You won't have to, your daddy left you at a young age. You know a young girl or a young boy who dad left them or who mom left them at a young age. You can tell them you need that cup of, you show them that love from God, because if anybody leaves, it won't affect them as much because they'll know that God is my mother, God is my father. He's still there. That's the love. That's the most love I need. That's way more love. It overfills. He overfloods with love. So that song came on my in my mind because God still gives me songs like that. Just part of it, He's not telling me to go listen to it, but sometimes He just try to give me a message. Since He knows certain people, and certain people probably was baptized with God at a certain age, and they in the world and they singing certain things, but He still wants them to come to Him, or He still wants calling out to certain people. But that song stuck to me, and I kept rebuking it, and it just I only rebuked it because I didn't want to be like singing lyrics that say I'm lonely, but it was just saying that Keisha Cole, just saying like I remember when my heart was broke, and they were saying for the rest of my life I promise that I'll give myself love genuinely. So right now we need to be trying to you need to be trying to search for God love genuinely, not just trying to get a fix quick because you're so used to getting a fix quick here and there from drugs, from sex, from this person, and then having a fix that's not gonna fix anything. That's like a band-aid, and it's gonna get worse because the devil gonna see that, and he the one pouring that sorrow, that hate, that loneliness in your cup. So you have to go to God and get that cup of love. Pour out all that other stuff. Pour out all that stuff before Him. Pour it out His feet. Pour it out, and ask Him to pour in His love. Ask Him to pour in his companionship, because He will always be there. And ask Him to show you how to do it. Lead me into the way to do it, Father God. Just start showing me signs. Start bringing in people, and it won't be a coincidence. It's gonna be a confirmation when you start seeing this, especially if you're hearing this now, or if you hear it later, and you was hearing those things already. Like, why do I keep hearing about God? Why do God? I keep being drawn to God. Like, why is this? Why am I having more desire to be loved by God? This is why. That's why. Or you will see those things and you'll wonder why. You will go in the store and you'll hear a song saying that I would never leave you. That's God. God gives love. God gives hope. God gives um, patience, the fruits of the spirit, happiness, gentleness, um, all of those things that God gives joy. So jealousy and those things, that comes from God. So when you feel yourself getting those type of ways, if this person is making me trying to feel jealous because another person is doing something and trying to tell me so I can feel jealous, then I need to back up and find that love with God, because He won't make me feel that way. His type of love won't make me feel down. His type of love won't make me feel like I have to be in a competition or chasing or anything like that. It'll be mutual. You'll be able to communicate. He'll help you communicate. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. Love y'all. Have a good morning. Trying to concentrate at the same time, but have a great morning, y'all. I love y'all. Make sure y'all pray. Make sure y'all seek God this morning. Start your day off with Him, because if you don't start your day off with Him, then you know the enemy trying to come in and start his day, and pour in your cup what he has to offer. We don't want what he has to offer because it's not good for us. So love y'all. Peace.